Good morning, friends. How are you today? I was going to read outside, but it's getting kind of warm already, so I'm inside today. I'm going to read one of my daughter's, Callie, her favorite book from when she was a child. And since then, she's been just in love with wildlife and animals and dinosaurs and any kind of creature. But her favorite when she was young was the bat. So I'm reading Stella Luna. Stella Luna by Janell Cannon. That is one of her favorites. There once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. And oh, how Mother Bat loved her baby. I will name you Stella Luna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stella Luna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. So there's Mama Bat and Stella Luna. One night, as Mother Bat followed the scent of a ripe fruit, an owl spied her. And the mother bat tried to escape, but the owl knocked Stella Luna into the air, and her baby wings were limp and useless. Down, down she went, faster and faster into the forest below. Goodness, that doesn't sound good at all. Poor little Stella Luna. A dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stella Luna as she fell. Wrapping her wings around them, she clutched a thin branch. Mother, Stella Luna squeaked, where are you? By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. And down again she dropped. So the bat's still after her now, or the owl, but now she's just hanging out. Flump! Stella Luna landed headfirst in a nest, startling 3 baby birds. Stella Luna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight. What was that? Cried Flap. I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet, chirped Flitter. Shh, here comes Mama, hissed Pip. Oh, so they're in a bird's nest. They're similar, they both fly, but not quite the same, huh? Stella Luna was terribly hungry, but not for crawly things Mama Bird brought babies. Finally, the little bat could bear it no longer, and she climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. There she is, getting ready to eat a grasshopper, because birds like to eat bugs. Bugs and insects and worms. Oh my. Before long, Stella learned to be like the bird. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful, but Stella Luna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama Bird was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. Ah! Mama cried when she returned. Get back up here this instant. You're going to fall and break your necks. Huh? Look at that. Silly birds. Mama Bird spoke to Stella Luna. I will not let you back into this nest until you promise to obey all the rules of this house. Stella Luna promised to behave as a good bird should. And she ate bugs without making faces, and she slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Aw, look how sad little Stella Luna is. She doesn't get to be herself and who she was made to be. One day, Mama Bird turned the babies, and it was time to learn to fly. Pip, Flitter, and Flap jumped from the nest, and their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stella Luna. I can fly too. So there they are, all learning to practice how to fly. Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stella Luna tried to do the same. Huh, looks like her feet caught her. Because she's built just a little bit different. She's a bat. How embarrassing. She couldn't quite get the hang of it like the birds. Because she's a bat. I will fly all day, Stella Luna told herself, then no one will see how clumsy I am. Oh my gosh, look how cute she is. So cute. The next day, Pip, Flitter, and Flap and Stella Luna flew for hours. The sun is setting, warned Flitter. We had better go home or we will get lost in the dark, said Stella Luna. Said Flap, but Stella Luna was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. So there they are going home, and there's Stella Luna still flying. Looks like she's having fun. Stella Luna flew and flew until her wings ached, and then she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stella Luna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep, and she didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. Look at her, so tuckered out. Tired little bat. Hey, a loud voice said. Why are you hanging upside down? Stella Luna opened her eyes wide, and she saw the most peculiar face. I'm not upside down, you are, Stella Luna said. But you're a bat. You're hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down. the creature said. I'm hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up. Ah, another bat. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. You ate bugs? Stuttered one. You slept at night? Gasped another. How strange, they all muttered. Wait, a bat pushed through the crowd, sniffing Stellaluna's fur. And then she whispered, You're Stellaluna. You're my baby. Stellaluna's mama found her. You escaped the owl, cried Stellaluna. You survived. Yes, said Mother Bat. Come with me and we'll eat the most delicious fruit. Look, a happy reunion. Mother and daughter together again. I like this tiny little picture. Look at them hugging. They're so happy. That's how we feel when we're reunited with people we miss, isn't it? But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We will crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the dark. Come with us. Stellaluna let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky, and she was able to see everything in her path. Yep, bats have special eyes God made just so they can see in the dark. That birds don't have because birds see in the day. Soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. There she is, munching on a mango. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. They hang by their feet, and they fly at night, and they eat the best fruit in the world. And wait until dark. We can fly at night, too. Huh? So now they're all hanging upside down. Birds and bats together. All sorts of friends of a feather. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leaped from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Ah! Shrieked Flap. Stellaluna swooped down, grabbing her friends in the air, and she lifted them to a tree and hung from the limb above them. Oh, Stellaluna's saving her friends because they don't have the same type of eyes as she does because they're birds. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. I wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. How can we be so different and feel so much alike? And how can we feel so different and be so... How can we be so different and feel so much alike? And how can we feel so different and be so much alike? Because we're friends, said Stellaluna, and that's a fact. Ah, look at all of the friends. So that just says you don't have to be exactly like someone to be friends with them, and you can have a lot in common and still be very different, and you can be very different and still be very much alike. And we can all be friends and love each other for our differences and for our similarities. So anyway, if you like my channel and like hearing children's stories and books and whatever other books I may read and come, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment in the description below if you'd like to have a shout out, or if you have a book you'd like me to read, and I'll look it up and see if I can find it, or if I already have it, who knows. We'll have one of my favorite books tomorrow, which is Amelia Bedelia. I just love how crazy, inventive, and funky she is. So we'll be hearing her story tomorrow. Thanks for coming, and I hope you have a great day.